Abusuan eyade se MPP fo no empanifo na ye ready omu fie ene Reverend Ntim Fordjour mu eyade se omo abawura NDC fo empanifo fie pa chew sanso so na sampan ne nsem bia akoka ne Peace FM ya soja ede agu no so na abusuan MPP fo akohye dem abopo se nyoma Reverend Ntim Fordjour ye
ena meti no ra sampan eti Peace FM keka nkwasiasem Jimmy Walking some phone, mu Peace FM na mu de ti ono a mu use sa Peace FM no edi polo to Ghanaians no your end has come. I don't have anything to do with that station, but it look as though a particular platform you are and no the modi yan say you use that platform as a means of what? Propaganda, garbage, gullible, spinning, mass slanging and throw dust into the eyes of people. How dare you people? Another who Ghana from a Bokakra. What Baba serve your maya? As I said, one casampo to me who said, no, as I said, Madame Huko for their self accountability. Now we are eti. We are etiana. Not the monument sama kwashisha baby. And a political kwasiakani Jimmy. We am crassy for me. So no man as a political witch hunting is it not Ghana for Obinim so. Anyansa fono munim nyansa no musi do mechi ke kan some phone. Meanwhile elsewhere where democracy advances no ko wontimi nyina no we bie wa no krakasa when the security services aton krafro ni we hwere ko gina ceilings na wo ma won sa so say wo ye dede wonti ase yiye wo gina ho say cartoon. Ntim Fordjour is behaving like a child, like a cartoon. And some phone no won fa wo truth ni mba jaye ne dede na wo ye nso e ba munim said ya mo ye nyesa na asem ne you are trying to change the narrative and the mindset of Ghanaians. Some of us, we are here. We ain't going nowhere, all right? Oh, why? This is what they've been doing 32 years into our democratization. This foolishness. In some fool, Jimmy, Nyoma say yao, and it could be anymore. But when him, I wouldn't say because this is completely unintelligent, uninformed decision. It is completely hogwash. It's dirty. It has no legs to stand on. But I'm not question them. And on my end, say no. Mummy and say mummy move this anger. A plan a agenda. No, they know. Say no him. But they, of course, why? 60% of the population, if not more, in this country, including outside, consume what you call gullible stuff. What I'm saying is completely clear. They're absolutely incontrovertible. That is the issue. And no. They know that the Ghanaian has the manner singly of consuming this gullible stuff. And an ironic situation of where say nipa trans no suanyansa na hanentesa ye say ya put a continuum mun feed the air no pollute the atmosphere. Continue mun pollute sa ebefa. First, let's interrogate something. What is it that some of these NPP elements trying to do? They are building what you call firewalls around themselves. They are building firewalls around themselves. From 1, interrogations. 2, arrests. 3, leading to what? Prosecutions. And that's one fashionable what? One being displayed, or if you like, exemplified by Ntim Fordjour. Yes. The element, MPP elements, and MPP for yes, some elements more ADs are growing. The Omayan said, one more person more building firewall be a circle one. Now, firewall no more building. And no, ever boawom. Emma 1. Yaton craft railway. Bebe ya samano. Be say there be a tubetra. Afi yatewa. Yabehwehwe wasemu. Yahwehwe mu ria. Ni na be gina say. Why then we before. Inti yedo yedo court a tubetra. Ya maybe say me catch on answer. Sa firewall na one more building around themselves now. It is simply to insulate them. Insulation. Insulate you. And it will ward them off from the security services, from all the noise stuff. All right? There's so much symbol. And the symbol is to do this protestation to end the symbol. What it means then, and they're saying, Abainankasa will be tired. And by way of doing this, it's a psychological warfare. Those secret and intelligence chiefs know what I'm talking about. And one proactive agenda setting up. Every Wale government, off from them. Again, the firewalls continue to flame around them. Na sika kesiye millions and billions no medie no obi ayedin. Now somebody like Nana B, he got that nerve, that guy Nana B. Ono wenya kukuduro ko gira ho. Woni abonduani na the general secretary omunya na wo even saying what's the name of, I don't want to be provoked tonight. What's the Abonia, Justin Abonia? What about the country Ghana for? Can that guy from Kodua said, can he explain to Ghanaians about the COVID money? Can he? Can or no? These foolish people. Can you account to the people of this country? Me say, since he can't buy, in 2019, the COVID relief funds about Ghana, can MPP confirm to Ghanaians that the Amudi says can fight, including on Kodua? Mabonidi, I dare him, he should come and tell Ghanaians, baby Amudi says can fire. Absolutely rogues, rats and ragamuffins, and good for nothing. In the name of democracy, you want to lie to the people of this country, say, I don't wash my face upwards, I wash it down. We are very sensible enough to tell you people, say, we are very foolish people, and we are useless enough, and get out of our faces. To me, get out, and give Ghanaians a break, and stop your foolishness, your folly. Kokinkai, Proverbs 26. The people of this country against the consciousness of this nation. See, Ghanaians, listen to me tonight. NDC for no issues. But listen, Ghana first will defend the territorial sovereignty, will defend the soul and integrity, and will defend our territorial airspace of this nation, day, noon, or night. And nobody in this country can rise against that power. Nobody. What did I mention? Come and serve this country in the name of what? Integrity. Where we call. Now we must serve your money. Now when you are say why you from Australia? Hey, what do you be say was me? Now South Koreans and come what they saying. South Korea, then whole crowd the president so whilst the president is serving, if the president misbehaves, the laws of South Korea will hold the president like this straight to jail. Now why you come say mumutiha na munsam fun na munkrasisem and crasisem. Mr. President, any goddamn who offends the law, man, you gotta smoke his ass, all right? Mr. President, any goddamn, me person did the last word in the best also. America, any goddamn who just want to offend the laws of this country, man, you're going to hold his ass. We smoke your ass, all right? We're going to smoke you guys wherever you are. We smoke your ass. Hey, on my kitty, you 32 years. And fear Maku say whatever. You who told MPP NDC, you who to said, you knew that's where being Yahuto. Muri ya Mukwa, Nanabi. Nanabi and Nawaye said Tamoson Waye. All of them were my ritual who say Omunama no mabobom crasse for no mabo designer what no the quefum and crasse for Mobe Jina Ghana for your consul. Look at these lunatics, fringes, and some of them they are sick of schizophrenia. I don't know what to Ghana for some. I drip on a to you by force, yan swallow, but a yedma. Last semi bisamo. Samun Kobesa, former national security coordinator. Question na NDC for me name was some na me say mo beba mo so one day. Question where is he? Question me say where is he? Ora question under the report. Last me the buy. The report was written by the JCI, the Joint Intelligence Gang. Anyama na show you. JCI, the Joint Intelligence Committee for. Joint Intelligence Committee from they are made up of wine, the security heads of this nation. Security heads in the bear wine, boy. The police, fire service, immigration, customs, right? fire service ka ho, and then we are yaba director of BNR. Wo kabom beye enuma na nsia and omo form the joint intelligence committee ewo memu ha under our security architecture. Wo mu ne kabom o sam penifo ina ne kabom trust akrata we. Yade koma omampani then the president his excellency why Nana Adudankwa Akufo-Addo ye dibi koma the chief of staff. Say mami chief of staff munhwe krata na national security coordinator no we are kromfo enyoma miensa na ye ka report no mami ka miensa no the rest of the report me the report no be enche na me wi a na ma be there this goddamn crook in Ntim Fordjour we a crook also a reverend minister me hu mobo he's disgracing the body of Christ. He pretends to be a nice guy standing there, but within the setup of the MPP element, they are using him. Look, they are using him. Ntim Fordjour is being used as the arrowhead. Meaning they are intelligence. We are cross intelligence. They are using Ntim Fordjour as the arrowhead to perpetuate this foolishness and stupidity. And I'm not going to mess worse. Edward Asmeni, Mufanimra. Edward Asmeni, yes, why then? Edward Asmeni was accused of exporting the gold illegally out of this country. Ntim Fordjour, where were you then? No, you're member of parliament. Wante, Anamante, and then when you're Ntim Fordjour, when you're scoop nana, I jarre for. Move former security coordinator, move on the metoso. Edward Kwaku, name him say, Kwaku Asmeni, a man enough. As far as I know, a security guy, name himself, or you're better enough to step here in this studio one day when Timmy Ambada, he ran away. You're accusing us already. Or exporting gold out of this country. Number two, Edward Kwaku was also doing what you call money laundering. Maybe money laundering was some. Eno wo mu dimrika ko London ekoye dien se enye ne kra efahene esene dintro maami fremo pare a no wote Jubilee House ho ena no wo hyem wo mu dintro atro akotwisam enabraba e de kire Ghana for. Meanwhile, Kwaku Asmeni was lifting money out of Kotoka Airport all the way. Kwaku Asmeni no da ho no. And the last one, Asmeni was also accused of what? Exporting or transporting narcotics, cocaine. Specific word was written in the JCI report. Cocaine. Abranti or that way. Wait. My former national security coordinator under the ex-Wale Akufo-Addo's government. Oh no, that. Yeah. He used the national security like a rag to mop the floor. He turned the whole Ghana's national security architecture like a rag to mop the floor. And MPP was aware. MPP no more aware. Yeah. All right. Now check how many was sika eni ahunya papa we owo ewo memu. Meanwhile we to London no a taxi driver. Eno mo kofa ne gabi asroche da ko mo kofa ne de ne bae de ne kowura DI ho Dankwa Institute ho. Eno ano ade atia ye say Ghana your national security coordinator we nom. These guys came and dragged our national security architecture right the way through the mud and reduced it to like what? A rag to mop the floor. And they never cared. President Akufo-Addo, there were several and MPP for him Bonia Papa with the tear gun. And on Ntim Fordjour. Now the interesting thing here, Ghanaians do not know, is that in spite of all the noise by some of these elements in the MPP, majority of them are also what? Nicodemously visiting homes of some big men in NDC, begging for mercy and forgiveness to pardon their crime. MPP party mo na munya botre medifim de list ne beba womun na mesuma se ewura NDC mpanimfo bi fie e de na omo ye ho wono mo stress yem for mo bone nchom ne yam be frɛ from no mo nim nwu ase nim gu ase for you despicable souls good for nothing amamoyefo nim kurase for o say Ghana womun na mesuma se o pacho se yem for mo bone nchom ye mo bomudin me mo bomudi munya abotre Mr. President John Mahama Mr. And then me say minya call from one senior citizen here Mami Lucy Vanderpool. Lucy Vanderpool is a senior sister Emma Mr. Oko Vanderpool. Now, and some of my men can say, my friend is so making if you so they are mobile bini. Ghanaians out there in the diaspora, baby, any NDC mozo. Wominia bremoso papa. Just say, what's your bonia akoso? And the 8 years of Akufo-Addo and the quantum of money gone and the crimes against this nation. Ghanaian, I can stick my neck to tell you, you've just heard about what? About just, if it is about 3 years, you've heard about 1% of it. 2% in Monte. They kind of crouch them. Bonia will make you hano, and you're boniketo. And nobody, ye here or hinibia manabe jantwahini. Ewa, munyaum. And Mr. Mahama, me patrol, crack the whip. Let the national security operatives go out there, get all of them arrested. Or everybody, get them arrested. Mumuro mufio. Ye person to wiem kwayem, wiem ensuom, emirikatuo mupa munyane. That's the best way. But to stay here and continue to make noise, I swear to God, we got to counter you guys, man. We're going to counter you guys well and expose you because we are mamoya for, we are cron for. And I'm Johnny, Echo Rare NDC penny for Obinim fee, so I'm the encan 70 bimam. I don't know, command to Samonia Bonia.